G'day folks, Andy here from McDowell Manor. Beans. That's what's on my mind, beans. So what I've got in here is a can of butter beans, a can of red kidney beans. Now ordinarily I would have put in a can of diced tomatoes, but since I had an abundance of smoked tomato compote that I smoked and made myself, I used about a can worth of that. So what else is going to go in this little bad boy? Well, let me show you. So we're going to skip the bacon because I've got my veggie son coming over tonight, so I'm not putting that in. Pity, because I've done that before and it's bloody good. Anyway, we've got the onion diced. We're going to avoid the diced tomatoes, like I say, using the compote. Some brown sugar, some maple syrup, some Worcestershire sauce, a bay leaf, some salt and pepper, and a bit of raw sugar. Sounds pretty easy, eh? And the advantage of using that canned beans is you don't need to muck around soaking overnight and then cooking your beans first and carrying on like a pork chop. So I've already diced up my onion. There he is there. I'm about to throw him in, and then we'll throw in some of that other stuff. I won't bore you while I put each individual recipe ingredient in, because that's kind of stupid really. Now this recipe here, I got from taste.com.au. Highly recommend it. It's a great little site. You can only ever just make sure you pick the 5-star rated ones, that way you never fail, guaranteed. Anyway, so I'll come back to this in a minute when I've got it all prepped and on in the saucepan, eh? Right, there she all is, she's all in there. I'll give that a mix and pop it on a low heat, leave it there for quite a while. What I might also mention is I did not add that last 4 tablespoons of raw sugar. I remember last time that was a tad sweet, so I've cut that out. Alright, so we'll see you when this baby's cooked up, eh? Probably leave it on for probably an hour and a half, see how it goes. Mention folks, I got overwhelmed by a stroke of geniusness, or stupidity, one or the other, they're probably pretty close. And I've added 4 or 5 chopped up mushrooms in there as well. I thought that might give it a nice sort of meaty, woody flavour to go with the beans. Alright, so they're on, they're just starting to slowly start to simmer up now, I can see. So I'll come back when they're cooked. While those beans are simmering away, I've also been making up a white sauce to go over some cauliflower and carrots. Now my mate Dale Calder makes I saw him make a milk gravy, and this might be something similar, Dale. What you do is you dice up an onion, throw some butter in, partially cook the onion, stir it round a bit. Then I threw in a handful of flour, topped it up with milk, and bunged in a bit of cheese. You know, not too much. I wanted to keep it relatively low fat. And that's my low calorie white sauce style that I use on a lot of stuff. Use it on veggies, you can use it on pasta. It's a good base white sauce for a lot of stuff really. With bacon in it, it's fantastic. But can't do that with my veggie son. But anyway, there you go. Oh, and salt. I forgot to mention you also need to put some salt in. I use chicken salt. So there you go. We're back. Watching these little fellas boil. I've been stirring them every so often. You can see the mushrooms are starting to incorporate a lot better now. So that hasn't got all that much longer to go. Okay, so that's finished now, folks. Looks pretty good actually. Quite like the look of that. Thought we might give it a taste, hey? It's good. I've got to tell you, I'm really glad I cut that last 4 tablespoons of sugar out. Would have been overly sweet, would have been sickly sweet. Now I'm lucky with this one. Mine's got a bit of a sort of chili bite as well because of that smoked tomato compote I put in it. Quite like that too, folks. So I deem this to be a hit. Probably nothing like proper American style beans, which it's modelled after, but I wouldn't know because I've never eaten them. As long as it tastes good to me, I'm more than happy, none the wiser. Okay, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.